Hi, this is Steve for True Hollywood Talk. We're with Aideen, I guess McCarthy, with her interesting film about Celtic mythology, The Formorian. Welcome to TrueHollywoodTalk.com.
Thank you very much.
Well, she's a beautiful Irish lad, okay? All right. So tell us, where are you from, dear, and what was the inspiration for this film?
I was born in Dublin, and I've been working both in Ireland and England in the past few years. The inspiration came from Celtic mythology. We based the story around that. The director of photography actually was the writer of the script, and I co-wrote the narration for it. So it's basically a little tale, a teaser trailer for a bigger story that we're developing called the Battle of Moytura, which is between the godlike race of the Tuatha De Danann, who have magical powers, and the Formorians, who are these orc-like creatures that live off the west coast of Ireland and try and attack Ireland. So that's what it's about.
What's it like in modern-day Ireland? Are these Celtic symbols still important? Are they getting more important again? Are you getting a resurgence in Celtic mythology these days?
I think so. I think because we've had the success with the Celtic tiger and the economy is better now, I think we're looking back to our origins and trying to relish our history because we have such a rich cultural background.
Give us the response that people have had, and how did you shoot the film?
We shot the film on location in the Wicklow Mountains. We had 2 days to shoot, and we spent the first day just doing the opening crane shot because we had to drag the crane up a mountain, which took about 4 hours. And then we shot for about an hour. We were lucky with the weather and everything. We got a fantastic shot, and then about 4 hours to de-rig it all. Then the next day we shot the rest of the film, so it was a bit of a scramble to get it done.
I've got to learn this wonderful Irish accent. There's something just so pleasant, about that. Was this your first film? Give us your background and what made you want to do a film?
My background, originally I did a law degree, and then I changed my mind and went into directing and did a master's in film. Went from that and went into camera assisting for 5 years. So I was camera assistant on Becoming Jane and Lassie and other big productions in Ireland. And then over the last 2 years I've been developing my own projects. I've done a previous short film to this, The Widow, and I've also done a couple of test commercials for Guinness and Jameson.
So next time you have like a sequel to Becoming Jane, I can hang out with you guys on the set, right?
Sure, of course, you're more than welcome.
What's the whole feeling here at the Palm Springs Festival? You have a good smile on your face, you got a great energy. It's quite a quality of film, so to get the Formorian in here, it has to be quite a film.
Oh, well, I'm just so surprised and delighted that it got in, especially last night when I heard that there were so many entries, over 2,000 entries, that we were chosen as one of them. So that is really amazing, and it's actually only the second one. It's only starting to get released into different festivals. The only other one's been in was a local Irish one called the Galway Film Fleadh, so I'm just so delighted.
What was the response when you filmed it in Ireland?
The response in Galway was just really great. I mean, they were just surprised at the production quality because it was shot in 35mm, and because it was shot on location, we've got an amazing Wicklow mountain vista. Like, it just looks fantastic. Like, it looks like it was shot for a lot more money than it was. And also because we're actually crew members, we have a lot of pull with, we got the crane for free. We got pulled in favours with the special makeup effects. We had a special makeup artist called Tom McInerney who actually built the creature, like the whole head and the fangs and everything, so it looks amazing. And then we had team effects do the special effects, so we had snow effects and smoke machines and everything, so it looks great. I
don't know if he's Irish. Who was the guy that was in one of my favorite movies? God, what is his name? He was in The Crying Game. What's that name? Yeah, Stephen Ray. Is he Irish?
He's Irish. He's actually living, not far from me, north side of Dublin, and I've actually worked as a camera assistant on Bloom, the Ulysses adaptation.
You seem to have a way of getting a lot of people on your production.
Yeah.
So, Stephen Ray, if you're listening, okay?
You're more than welcome.
Dean wants you on that next film for lunch, okay?
Oh, he'd be more than welcome. He's a very talented man. I'd love to have him on the next one. Definitely, of course.
That great, Irish actor that just doesn't get the accolade that he deserves, but every time you see him on the film, you're like, wow, I didn't know he could do that. He can play the romantic guy. He can play the tough guy. He can play, just so many different characters. Oh, it's just unbelievable. And, my feeling is if you can, get these kind of people working more, then I'll watch more movies. Who else are some of your favorite Irish actors?
Well, Jared McSorley is a guy that's up and coming, especially in Ireland. We know him very well, but I don't know if you guys know him over here. But he's been in Veronica Guerin as the villain. He's also been in Bloody Sunday. There was a movie made over in Ireland recently documenting that historical event. So he's fantastic. Like, I met him actually up in the Foyle Film Festival with my other film and said hello and how much I enjoyed his performances. But like, if I had him in my film, I'd be delighted.
You know, this Aideen's a comer. There's something about her. I mean, it seems like you paid your dues. You worked on a number of different big budget movies. What was the difference between working like on a Becoming Jane in your own film? Is it the money? Is it the camaraderie? What is the difference?
Well, on Becoming Jane, I was the camera trainee, so obviously I'm at the bottom of the ladder, and it's a lot of physical work, a lot of physical work, and you kind of do what you're told and chip it, as much as possible. But when it's your own film, it's a very personal thing, and it's all on you. The responsibility is all on your head. In my case with my short films, there's no money. It's all for the passion of actually making your own films. So you've got a vested interest in making it as good as possible. Whereas in Becoming Jane, you're getting paid a salary, and it's really enjoyable to turn up to work, and you can switch off at the end of the day. But when it's your own film, you never switch off for the 6 months that you spend making it.
Who are some of your other favorite actors?
Oh God, there's so many. Meryl Streep is my all-time favorite actress. I just think she hasn't put a foot wrong ever in her career. She is so versatile, just like Stephen Ray. She can play any role, so she would be my favorite actress. Judi Dench, of course. There's lots of English actors and actresses that I love.
Can Judi Dench ever make a bad movie? I mean, it's unbelievable. That woman is so amazing that every time I see her film, she just mesmerizes me. I forget the name of it, but she was playing this woman in World War II, and she just blew me away. She's something else. She
is something else. I think it's that voice. I think it just draws you in. She's a fantastic twinkle in her eye. I think that those two things will never change, no matter how old she gets. She's still going to be a fantastic actress.
Well, this young lady has a twinkle in her eye. I just definitely think you're a comer. What's the next film that you're going to be working on, either as a camera person on a bigger production or yourself?
Well, I just got off doing music promos just before I came here, so I have one more to do of those when I return, and then I have a TV pilot for Game Lab back in Ireland, so that was going to be shooting in October. So that is going to be 2 episodes, and hopefully then we'll get a run for a whole season, and that would be great.
Well, you've heard it here in True Hollywood Talk. This is Steve. I want to thank you, Aideen, for coming on.
Thank you very much.